Good morning, everyone.
Hi, everyone. Oh, well, Ann, how are you this morning? I told everyone rise and shine.
Oh, I'm fine. I'm doing very good today. And how about yourself, Lynn?
Well, hey, let me just, I'm just typing in here hi to someone.
All
Uh,
right.
well,
Oh, we have ID Jester.
yeah, I wanted to
Yay.
say hi, Canadian Life, Scott,
Well,
Random,
I want to shout out to ID Jester because
right ahead.
he is in that gaming community that my husband Dave of Dave's Gaming Cave, right? And
Yes.
ID Jester is a wonderful creator. He has great videos. Dave watches every one of them.
I've heard good things
Jester.
about you. I've heard good things about you.
Oh yeah, and we and I appreciate your YouTube friendship with him. You've had him on the War Room. He's been on there with you guys, and a Rough Swordsman, and he's over the pond, Rough Swordsman. And you'll have to drop your link because there could be some gaming people here. Yes.
Uh,
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Jester. Oh, that's so sweet.
that's great.
I'll
Well,
tell him you said that. I'll tell him you were here. He's unfortunately at work, but fortunately at work.
yes, yes. Now I called you yesterday and I said, "What you doing?" And you went, "Well, Dave took the day off, so we
He
are
did.
at
He
we're at
surprised me.
huh?"
Yeah, he surprised me. We were eating dinner the night before, and he goes, "What are you doing tomorrow?" And I said, "Well, I don't know. Why? What are you doing?" And he goes, "I took the day off." And I'm like, "Wow." So yeah. But he's working on a game over here on his table. He's got it going. And
Yeah.
then he's been working on one over here. So what is the show? It's every Saturday morning at I don't know, it's every Saturday morning, gaming channel. It's the other guy. I can't think of his name, Jester. There's that group of you. Well, anyhow, I sit and watch. He reviews all the other gaming channels and tells how many they did each week. Like he'll say so and so. Oh, they put up 3 videos this last week. And he go, and what's his name? And but anyhow, great community. The gaming. These are board games.
Yeah.
These aren't video games. These are board, and they're really cool. So if anybody out there, especially the fellas, but women too, there's ladies doing it too.
Sure.
Check out ID Jester.
Thank you, Scott. Scott, I think, dropped his link for us.
Oh, wonderful.
Speaking of
Thank you, Scott. Oh, and we've got our people here today too.
look here. Come on now. Speaking of across the pond, good morning, Major.
Salute.
And
Salute. Dan is his name. Yes, no enemies. No enemies here.
no,
Thank you.
Oh, that's a good name.
No enemies here. Okay.
Name.
You know what? I would start with his because he gives you all these channels that you may be interested in following if you're into these board games. And so, yeah, Dan.
Okay.
Yes.
And I want to say hello to Missouri Outlaw, Randy.
Woohoo, Randy.
Yeah. Yes.
He's trucking down the road somewhere. Beep, beep.
Hoot, hoot.
Hoot, hoot. And Canadian Life is here. Mwah, granny kisses to you.
Well, how about some granny kisses to everyone?
Yes. Are you ready?
All right.
Are you ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Mwah. One more. 1, 2, 3. Mwah. Granny kisses to you. And great granny kisses.
I tell you what, I've missed everybody. I have
I
just
know.
last week you were on the road. I was supposed to be on the road with you, but I couldn't be because I thought I had sinus and bronchitis, and it turned out not to be sinus and bronchitis. So I had to shelter in place. And I'm fine. Oh, I'm well, and So, but you said something about this morning I had to get up. I think my husband he is traveling today, and he's traveling to Puerto Rico. And I thought for sure that I had to, what you need?
Let's clink in.
Oh, well, you don't want, anyway,
I want to hear your whole story.
Oh, okay.
I want you to start over, but we need to clink in, and we need to tell, like Jester may know or may not know, and others out there, that we are real life sisters.
I was going to say we're sisters.
We're real life sisters. And we started this channel. Our anniversary is January the 9th. 5 years.
5 years.
Yes.
You're going to have to tell something in a minute that happened. It's monumental.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Ready? 1, 2.
Well, I don't know about that. Maybe not.
Okay.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Clink. Get your coffee up. Clink. Clink in with us.
or your tea or your
I'm glad I told you. I'm glad Jester didn't know that we're real life sisters. So we really are.
We are.
5 years ago, we lived about 2 miles from each other as the crow flies.
I'm looking straight in that direction that you lived.
Yeah, as the crow flies, about 2
minutes from me.
Oh, well, good morning. It's probably Mom.
No, it's spam risk.
Oh, okay. So a long story, Jester, real short, is that Dave got a wild hair to move. And so he's through the years, we've moved several times. And then when we were 2 miles apart from each other, and then in 2020, we all know what happened. And there were some big changes in Dave's work life. And so we had an opportunity to go to New York State. So we went up there for 3 years, and we're back.
Yes.
We're back. So, but Dave wanted to be closer to his job, and I do not blame him, because he drove an hour to work every morning back and forth. And so the only request he had was, can I live closer to work? And so that puts me about 30 miles from Lynn.
Yes.
About 30 miles. So we're together when we can, and we do it at my house, or I could come to Lynn's, or we'd go on the road. But anyhow, that's kind of the long and the short story. Our mom is 93. She lives in the same town as Lynn, and Lynn is she's in a home, and Lynn is kind of like, that's her person. She cares for our mom, does so much for her. Lynn is such a caregiver. She's got a big heart. And, but now Lynn, going back to, I want to hear all about this morning. Start from the beginning.
I thought I was going to be able to sleep until 4 o'clock. I actually thought I'd get to sleep until then. But during the night, he got a text. And you know what?
Who is he?
My hubby, got a text. He's cameraman of the official Ann Lynn show. And the text said, your plane is not going to be, you're not going to be taking the plane that you're scheduled. And
where's he going?
Well, he's left there now.
Yeah.
He went to Orlando. He was going to Baltimore, but he went to Orlando, and he told me, I've landed, and his plane took off about 20 minutes ago. So
to go where?
San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Woohoo! So
his sisters are coming in from different parts of the United States, and they're all meeting this afternoon around the same time in San Juan. They have a rental car, and where my husband's family is from, it is the southwest section of Puerto Rico. And at one time, that was total jungle. It was when my mother was born there, that was pretty primitive. And now they're still having some primitive times because of the earthquakes and the last hurricane that came through. So every day they're shaking and quaking, and electricity goes out, unfortunately. But they, they adapt. We always adapt. You
Yeah.
generators and different ways of getting water and filtering it, and they still life goes on. And they have major stores. They have a Walmart and a Costco. So in his area, so they've gotten be it for rent by owner, something.
Yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
it, and just think he's going to be putting his feet in the ocean at 88 degrees just about every day.
Ah, what a lucky duck.
I know.
What a
But
lucky duck.
the reason they went is his mother was from a family of 12 siblings. And Mom Lindbergh she's in heaven now, but one of her sisters is turning 90 years old. So they wanted to have a big family celebration. Isn't that wonderful?
That is wonderful.
She is a little spitfire. She gets up. We've seen videos, of course. And she gets up and does the salsa at 90 and just dances all around. So they are going to have fun at her birthday party. Look who's
Absolutely.
Here.
Absolutely.
I know. Hi, Virginia. Good morning.
Hi, Virginia.
So good to have you here. Okay, Canadian family, be right back. That sounds.
And, Scott's going to, where are you going, to Florida in 35 days?
No, he's going to Puerto Rico, I do believe.
Puerto Rico? Are you serious?
Oh, yeah, he's serious. He's doing a cruise.
Oh my goodness! I didn't know it was Puerto Rico. I have been on
it's the Caribbean, and that's part of it.
And Dale,
hi,
and Dale just went over 8,000 subs.
Like if that's 8,000, she's way over. And I tell you what, she had an exciting anniversary giveaway recently. She and then Jesse and Lisa, they went over 2,000. So they've combined it, and what an evening! I couldn't go to bed till the last gift was given away, and that was for those who are cruising. You want to tell us about that, Ann?
So in 2025, there are roughly over 30 YouTube channels that are having this massive meetup in Alaska on an Alaskan cruise. And Scott, you can drop that link. I know Jester doesn't know about it, I'm sure, but you can join all these other YouTube channels. They are wonderful. They're gardeners, they're homesteaders. There's chicken people, like my daughter has chickens. There's canners. There's just you name it. He's got 34 cabins. Okay, but you can always get another one, right? You can get 35th.
They're going to go for I think 50. I think they're looking for at least 50 or more. And after this, after the giveaway the other night, they picked up four more cabins.
Wow. So yes, and it's going to be amazing what Ann says, and it absolutely is. I know that my daughter Glenda and her channel is Grace and Fire. Yeah. Her and her husband are going to go. It's in is it in April of 25 or May of 25? Kimberly, good morning. How are you?
Virginia Alexander said subscribers are welcome too. So
yes.
Everyone that's connected, that if you've heard about this and you want to go on a cruise to Alaska for one of the best rates out there, right now, the deposit is $150 and it's being matched. Isn't that
well? We got to make sure that that's still true, but I know that
true the other night. So
okay.
Of course, Scott, my nephew Scott, he'll tell me.
our Canadian brother. Son, I should say son. Yeah, drop the link there, Scott. Rambling with the Brums is a great one to follow.
Yeah.
Ian Dale, 8,000 subscribers. Oh my gosh.
Fabulous.
And who else? We've got Canadian Life.
Yes.
I mean, there's so many channels here. Let me go down here and see.
Speaking of Canadian Life and
Missouri Outlaw Randy.
Andy, he's a truck driver, over the road truck driver.
Yeah.
There it is, right there. If anyone is looking right there.
If you want to go on an Alaskan cruise and just have a blast of a time, they're going to have giveaways on board. They're going to do there's go-kart ride. You can get in a go-kart. I mean, this ship is humongous. Right. Okay. Well, Jester, I tell you what, let's give Jester some granny kisses out. And I am so appreciative of you being here today and for your support for Dave's channel also. And we love you. And I'll be watching. You never know, Jester. I'll be in there.
Happy holidays to you. Merry Christmas.
Yes. Merry Christmas. But anyhow, yeah. So it's going to be a wonderful cruise. Yeah. They're just going to have a blast. That's all I can say. It's just going to be a blast.
Well, I told cameraman, we just need to take like a Caribbean cruise and stop in San Juan and some of the islands and just kind of relax. Maybe if we don't see family, because they're like 100 miles, it's down through difficult getting there. But anyways, just a cruise, and just get together and of course, when he said he was in Orlando today, that kind of sparked something, hey, going to Orlando would be okay for a few days.
Yeah. Yes, it would. Yes, it would. Oh, no planned giveaway in the ship. Okay. I misspoke.
Right.
Okay. I misspoke. Possibly a grab bag. Okay. All right.
Oh,
so the giveaways there is no giveaway. So I misspoke.
Giveaway.
Correction. Thank you, Scott. We'll get that corrected. So
what I wanted to know from our community, if you were a winner on our giveaway 2 weeks ago, did you receive your package in the mail? Because we mailed everything out that Wednesday afternoon.
That's same day.
Everything went out. The mug went out. Everything went out that day. I know some of them received them because they said their package arrived. Yes. Oh, that's lovely.
That's our first original first run.
Right.
Christmas ornament, the Ann Lynn show.
Collector's edition.
Huh?
Collector's edition.
Oh yeah, it'd be a collector's edition. I was telling Dave, he made the little ornament itself, the puck part, on his 3D printer. So I told him, okay, so next year we got to make a different shape. So I'm already planning next year's.
Wow.
I probably should have put on here like 2023 on here, but it's okay. We'll know this one. But I said, yeah, we got to start already planning for the next one for next year.
Yes.
So I'm thinking maybe a tree shape. What do you think about that, Lynn?
I think that sounds good. And something I wanted to say is next Wednesday, all goes well, I will be with you there live in your studio. Because do you know why?
No, I really don't.
We are going to exchange stockings.
Oh.
And I have yours filled to the brim.
Oh, well, would you like to see yours?
Yeah, and I would go and bring yours here, except
that's okay.
Oh, see, and yours is similar, and it's just got the A on it.
Yep.
So that's great.
Yeah, there's some stuff down in there. I see stuff in there.
Well, one thing I have, I'm going to have to just wrap it separate because it's too big to go in there. So.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, that's good. That will be fun.
I know.
That will be lots of fun.
And if everything goes well, this Sunday is our family Christmas party.
Yeah.
3:00. Yep.
So unfortunately, cameraman will be in warm, balmy Puerto Rico, or fortunately, I think, really, fortunately.
I think so. He
I
was
think
so
so too.
excited this morning. And
I imagine he was coming out of his shoes and socks, ready to go.
Ready to go. Now, I've been up, what? Oh, goodness, a little over 6 hours. And
did you not go back to sleep?
no, I couldn't. So I went ahead and I changed the sheets on my bed, and I've done laundry. And
Wow. I really didn't expect you to be here today. I'm happy you are, but I thought you needed your rest. Well,
no, I'll rest this afternoon. My son is here, but he goes to work. Oh, speaking of my son, everyone, he works for a Tractor Supply, and he is also our pastor on Sunday, but we're a small church, so he has to work, and that's fine. And he works for Tractor Supply, and guess what? This Saturday is his day off, but he is volunteered to be Santa Claus or Santa Paws. Claus at Tractor Supply, and people can come. I think it's 5 hours, and have your picture taken. Your doggy or kitty cat or whatever animal you bring in, you get their picture taken with Santa Claus. I thought he should be Santa Paws, but anyway.
Oh, that's so cute.
I know.
I like Santa Paws. That explains a text I got from you now.
Well, I want to show that picture.
Be careful.
Oh, yes. Let's see here. Well, you know what? I'm telling you, my silly thing.
I got it. I just have to.
Can you bring it up? Thank you.
Yeah, hold on a second.
The bottom now, when I go to look at a picture, it has all my other pictures on the bottom. So I've got to rearrange, you know how you view pictures. Yeah. Somehow.
Yeah. I'll get it here. Just give me a second. Okay. I think about how to do this.
Well, I'm just going to hold it up to the camera.
I know, but you'll see what I mean in a minute.
Okay. Well, anyway, we ordered from Amazon Santa hair and Santa beard.
Yeah.
And our brother, he was Santa Claus at a party for children.
He was? Recently?
Yes, recently.
He has the hair and the beard.
He has the beard, not the hair, but the beard.
Oh, he's got white hair.
Yeah, but anyway, we had to borrow his Santa hat, so we borrowed that. And I think that he is going to wear a red plaid shirt and his overalls. He's going to be a rustic, outdoorsy type Santa Claus. There you go, everybody. That's me right there. Whoops, right there. There you go. I just had to try it on.
I was like, okay.
With my sister.
It's like, okay. So I just wrote back, LOL. So, but now that explained, that's the rest of the story, Lynn.
Yes.
That's the rest of the story. Well, are you about ready for something?
Yes.
About ready for something? We like to do something on our channel. What do we like to do on our channel?
Well, we like to eat.
I know.
And we like to play trivia.
We like that.
What would you do? What would you do?
How about if we do this? Aha! Ta-da! Whoops! Upside down and backwards. There we go. You are eating healthier than I am.
Well, not really. Last night when my son got off work, he went by the local bakery.
Yeah.
And he bought fresh donuts.
Oh, now see, that's
now listen. He put on there.
He shouldn't do that.
Dad, have a wonderful time. Here's breakfast.
Aw.
Yeah, he wanted to surprise his dad with.
Well, he did.
Good.
That was sweet.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Next time, Ann.
Mm-hmm. Just a little piece of chocolate at 10:25 in the morning.
A little piece of cheese I thought would be good.
You did much better than I did.
Well, normally I don't. And I could have had like half a donut, and I thought, no, I'm not doing that.
Well, last week we really tried to do a live stream.
I know.
You were not with us, but it was me and Glenda.
Mm-hmm.
My number, we called her Trip. She's my third daughter. We call her Trip.
Baby.
Yeah, my baby. She went. And of course, Sir Grace, we had Sir Grace with us. He had a harem of women with him. And we we went down to Pigeon Forge and had a great time.
You were a sister family.
Yeah. And you were there, Randy?
Ah!
We just missed you then, or I don't know what happened, but we should have.
Wow.
We should have tried to get together.
I know.
But we went down because we had specific things we want to get.
Right.
Being around the holidays, we're on a mission.
Right.
We were on a mission.
I'll tell you what, I got thinking, if I had not gotten sick, right?
Yeah.
You guys packed more into a day and a half or almost you packed more in 2 days than I think I could have handled. Unbelievable. Everywhere you went, everything you did.
Well, we went to both of those Bucky, or was it Beavers? Bucky's. We went to Bucky's.
You went to Bucky's.
Now I am officially buckied out.
Well, you went to the largest Bucky's in the country temporarily.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And so we did that going down. Then we stopped at the Smoky Mountain Knife Works.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Went there.
You know what I call it?
Yeah, the knife store. And I try not to think of it that way because then I can't think of the real name.
I call it the case store,
I know you do. Well, they have a lot of all kinds of stuff. Mm. And we were in there for 2 hours. And
that's
just trying to think. We stopped. We went to places that we had never been before.
I know.
Because I said, let's do that. Let's do something totally, although we went to
familiar.
Yeah, we went to the island.
Mm-hmm. And you went to the old mill and had lunch.
We had lunch at the old mill, but we tried to do stuff that was different. So, Lynn, there is an antique store, and I have a hard time saying this name. Sevierville. I have a hard time with that one.
Sevierville.
Okay. It's on, as you're going towards Pigeon, it's on the right-hand side. It's a red barn, and it says antiques. And I know I have been past that thing probably 50 times in the last years. Never stopped, but never was really into antiquing like we've kind of gotten into recently. We went in there. OMG, Lynn, it was great. You and I could be in there the whole day. Mm-hmm. Just that place. It was awesome. So we did that. And then we stopped at just different little stores that we had never been to. And that's a challenge because it's fun. It's fun to go to those,
Yes.
Yes. A lot of fun. Now, the one thing that I highly recommend if you're going to be down here on the weekend, a Friday, a Saturday, or a Sunday, or all 3 days. These are the only 3 days of the week. And it's the largest flea market in that area in Sevierville. Okay.
Good job.
Oh, thank you. Let me see if I can find that real quick. I started following it, and if I can find, it was popping up on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
You know how they do that?
Yes.
And now I don't see it, but I'm going to find it here. Oh, let's see who we follow here. Oh, let's see.
I know that when you get off of 40 and you're heading towards, well, it's Kodiak. Kodak.
Kodiak. It is Kodiak.
Anyways, when you get off, it's right there in the right in the corner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And with there, don't be fooled because there's two of them, and there's one, but this one sits way off.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought that was the one. I learned something.
Okay, yeah, it is. Let me see. I think I got the right one here. There's two of them. There's one called, I think this is it, Flea Traders Paradise Mall.
Okay.
I think if I can see some more pictures of it, that's, trying to look at these. Now that might be the one.
The other one.
It might be. There's two of them. There are two of them, but this is huge. There's no doubt about it. This place is gargantuan. But anyhow, so just look up flea markets. Hey, I'll do that.
Okay.
Flea markets in Sevierville, Tennessee. Okay. I just need to see the pictures.
Okay.
Looking at pictures. I think that is it. Flea Traders Paradise. Flea Traders Paradise. That's, yeah. Flea Traders Paradise. Okay, so that's the right one.
The other one's right there by it.
It's up. It's closer to the highway, but this one it's further. It sits further back when you get off the highway. Okay. Point being is that, first of all, if you're into any of that kind of stuff, you're gonna go nuts. I mean, whoo! This was my second time there. Dave and I were there about a month ago, and it was fabulous. I could have spent the whole day there, myself. You and I could be there like the whole day and probably not see it all.
Ready to go?
Yeah. Okay. But there's a fella there that has a big setup in there, and he sells. Okay, I'm going to do some videos of these. He sells packages that are returns from like Amazon, or this one's from Walmart.
Oh,
he sells
returns. Right. Okay.
Yeah, they're like returns. So he buys lots, LOTSs, lots of product like this. Yes. And you can buy boxes or you can buy soft packs. And so we did that. And so Glenda and I and Trip and Sir Grace, I didn't open one. I bought some, but I didn't open them. This would be my first opening. Would you like for me to open it up?
Yeah. Everybody out there, we wanted to open it. Sure. We want to see. Now, may I ask what you paid for this?
Okay. This was $10.
All right. $10.
Okay. So these are $10. A box of any size was $20, I think.
I think you're right.
But he would give you could buy one soft packet and a box for $25. So I did that when I was there the previous time. This time I bought 3 soft packs.
Okay. And I want to give a shout out to Carrie Leonard. Hi, Carrie.
Hi, Carrie.
You're
over there with the major across the pond. Okay. So, all right.
All right.
Let me back up. I'll have to hold it up, I guess. Yeah, so they opened theirs, the kids opened theirs, and it was some interesting stuff. There was Sir Grace got these like orange foam men's shoes that are about that long. He was going to take home to one of his sons. And
yeah, I think his son has a size 14 foot. Yes.
Yeah, huge foot. I mean, it was, and then I think he also got some clothes. And Trip got filters. Remember I said the lady I watched open there the last time, she got filters? Well, Trip got filters. Oh, this is some kind of, look, it's clothes.
It's clothes.
Wow. Looks like a top.
Maybe
Wouldn't
it's
that be actually cool if it's something, we can use?
Maybe it's
I think it's a silky. I think it's a silky. Oh, it's like a Hey,
a what?
this will fit me. It's a lounging. Look.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh, that's great.
Is that not cool? Look, it's cut out here. It's shorter in the front and longer in the back. It's real silky.
Wow.
Oh, and it may be a little bit too long for me, but just around the house.
Everybody, she opened it live.
Wow.
She got. You didn't get filters. Yay.
No filters. This is real it's kind of like a silky feeling. I thought it was a kimono at first, but that is so cool.
Well, I'm tickled that you're happy.
That is really unbelievable. Now I want to open another one.
Oh no, okay. Oh, Scott said that Carrie is with him in Canada. She's not across the pond. She's across the border.
Seriously, Carrie, I thought you were in England.
She's in Canada.
Oh, okay.
And the reason she's with us today, her teacher was sick. So
I see that.
Yuck.
Oh, Lynn, now I want to open another one.
Okay. Oh, let's open another one.
Okay, you can pick. Let me turn these around. I got 2 soft packs.
Oh my gosh. Oh, well, I think the one that's in the clearer pack, the one right there, that one.
This one?
Oh, I could be wrong. You may have to open them all. Oh, Scarborough, Ontario. All right.
Oh.
Now, I don't know where Scarborough is, but I was in Toronto, Ontario one time and had a wonderful trip. Okay. Oh, no, it's filters. No.
No, it's not filters. It's another clothes.
Oh, and this
another one.
All right.
Could there be possibly 2 of these things just I got accidentally? Would that not be wild? You know what? Because when I was picking these out, I was like, okay, Lord, let's get something I can use, Lynn?
Oh, okay. It's so I've been.
It's a sweatshirt.
It's a strange sweatshirt.
It's a sweatshirt. It's got all the pretty colors.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. And it will fit you.
Well, yeah, I can wear it to the gym.
Well, you are just batting 1,000. Are you gonna go? Are you gonna go for number 3?
I am flabbergasted.
Well, I'm glad it wasn't, big shoes.
I mean, these are not great, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like my $10 wasn't totally wasted. I got something that was useful.
Right. Well, open up the next one. Maybe it'll fit me.
Okay. This one is a return from Walmart. I'm not sure where the previous one was.
Yes. Carrie says, open the 3rd bag.
Okay. I'll save the others for a video.
Yeah, save the others. Okay. Well.
So this was a return.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I gotta see. Let me see what size it is.
Jerry is here.
Hey, Jerry.
Hello there.
Okay.
Okay, she got something that she's opening she bought some return items.
Mystery gifts.
Mystery. Oh, I like that. Is that your size?
Yeah.
Oh, and I think that's the prettiest.
Oh, it needs a little work.
Well, you can fix it. I know you.
I see a stitch that needs to be reinforced.
Well,
but you know what? For $10. For $10.
I like that one the best.
Yeah. It's cotton and polyester.
Well,
and
just no telling what people send back, is there?
No.
No telling what people order, actually.
Yeah.
You got a hoodie.
I got it. Well, no, it's a sweatshirt with a hood.
Hood.
Yeah, it's a sweatshirt.
That's
nice. Those are 3 things that are actually useful.
Yes, you don't have to throw them in the garbage.
No. Oh, and Trip. Now my daughter Trip.
Yeah.
She got this big thing, a metal object. Let's see, about that high.
Yes.
This great big thing, round. It is some type of a filter. It either goes on a vehicle or a water filter. She was going to go home and look it up and see.
And she'll sell it, won't she?
Well, I think that my grandson will. He's getting into that.
Yeah.
So I think he will. But anyhow, hey, that was fun.
I think I want to talk about your grandson for a minute. You have a junior in high school who likes to go to the Goodwill bins.
He does.
Find shoes and name and clothing, and he likes to sell them, doesn't he?
He sells them on Facebook Marketplace, I think. So
and I'm not sure if he doesn't do a little bit of eBay. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, he's really become a little wheeler and dealer, and everything he's made, he's putting in the bank, and I'm just like so impressed, you know. And he just here a few weeks ago got his driver's license, and he drove himself downtown to the bins.
Freeway.
And yeah, I mean, and I'm just like, whoa. I mean, he just took off and went by himself, which is what you want your kids to do. But when you see him doing it, it's just still.
You go,
oh, and I was talking to my daughter Trip, it's her son, and she was like, yeah, she goes, I'm just holding my breath till he gets home. I said, when do you think he'll be back? She goes, I have no idea, because I know that they used to drop him off in the morning. He'd stay the entire day. And I'm like, you didn't stop to eat or nothing? He goes, no. He just was looking that whole time, because every hour on the hour, they switch these bins out.
Yes, they do. Yes.
And now it was under my understanding that the next stop for these bins is the landfill. So they're trying to get this.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either, but they sell it by the pound.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So I don't know. But
do you remember how much it was a pound when you took it?
It was under $2.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
When I first started going, it was under $1. So.
Oh, inflation.
We won't go there. This is our happy place, our happy time.
Inflation.
I heard something interesting, okay?
What?
From the movie Home Alone, when Kevin goes to the market.
Yes.
The market, and he got a whole 2 bags of stuff, and he gave the guy a 20, and he gave him back a bunch of change. Anyway, I guess the whole point is it was under 20. I forget exactly the amount.
Oh yeah, you got a toothbrush, some milk,
Tide. You got
laundry soap. Yeah, I saw that too.
Anyway, now it's $65.
Oh my goodness. Well, you got to consider that was in New York City.
Well, and that's been about.
Oh no, we don't know where he's from. I don't know where that house is supposed to be. Chicago, I take that back.
It's Chicago, I think.
Okay, suburb of. Well, that'd be just as bad.
Yeah.
I mean, inflation wise.
Anyways, and all the years since that movie was made, look what inflation has done, right?
Oh, I know. Incredible. Incredible.
You know,
Well, let's
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
When I remember, you are 5 years younger than me. So when I was about 17, maybe in that ballpark, maybe not. Yeah, I was driving. So 17, 18. Our president at that time said we were in an energy crisis and crunch, and he asked that nobody do Christmas lights that year.
Oh, yeah.
No outdoor Christmas lights.
Yeah.
And I remember it was so dark that year, not seeing, the normal amount of Christmas lights. And then you'd see people who had them on, and it's like, what a rebel, what a rebel.
They didn't listen.
No, they were, bless the, God, they were going to do it, bless the Lord, right?
You just say, bless their dear hearts. Oh, that was one of the funny things that I was teasing Glenda going down the road, because somebody would do something on the road that would irritate her. She'd just start blessing them. I'm like, man, you've really blessed a lot of drivers on this trip. So I have to kid her about that. I was like, she goes, oh, bless their dear heart. I'm like, maybe they are late for something, whatever. I said, just bless them and go on. So she would, instead of saying any bad words in front of me, she would just bless their dear hearts.
You know what the other half of that is, don't you?
What?
And
their dumb heads. Bless their dear hearts and their dumb heads.
Somebody looks at you and goes, bless your dear heart. They're thinking, and your dumb head.
Your dumb head. But so she did a lot of blessings. There's a lot of people along the road that got blessed. It was quite a little ministry there for a while. But
well,
I know
I ran into someone in the nursing home yesterday.
Oh, really?
Well, I was going through the dining room, and I always talk to, all the fellows there.
Yeah.
And she said, oh, good morning, Josh. Mwah. Good morning, Josh. Conquest Josh is here.
Oh, hi, Conquest. Good morning.
So anyways, I always, gosh, they're like family now. You ask them how they're doing. But the guys they were playing a card game yesterday. They were really into, but when I left, a lady came up to me. I say a girl because everybody's a girl to me now, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
A lady came up to me and she said, do you and your husband have that church on, such and such street? And I went, no, it's not us. It's my son. He's the pastor there now. And she said, I just want you to know, my husband and I were married there 29 years ago.
Aw.
And then we moved to Florida, and we came back in 2019. And she goes, our house is the house with all the Grinches, the Christmas Grinches. And it's kitty cornered from the church. She said, I can always look across at the church and remember, being married there. And I said, anytime you want to, I said, there's probably in some ways, there's probably not been a lot of changes, but in some ways there have been some changes. The classrooms have been turned into a kitchen and a dining hall.
Yeah.
I said, but probably the sanctuary is pretty much the way you remember it, because I don't think anyone's remodeled that church in the sanctuary part for
a long time. Yeah.
It'll be done eventually one year. But anyway, that was neat, isn't it, to go through and say, hey, do you have the church? And no,
not me.
Oh, speaking, we did not have church last Sunday because so many illness in the church. And so my son went live on the church Facebook, and you got to be there and hear his message, didn't you?
Yep, he does a good little job. He's a good little job.
Well, let's see here. last week he actually was on the lineage of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, the lineage. And before that, it was our need for a Savior, because it's leading up to
Christmas.
Christmas. Yeah.
Yes. That's wonderful. Well, next Wednesday then is going to be our Christmas party.
Yes.
Right? Our Ann Lynn show Christmas party. So everybody, deck the halls. Bring your Christmas mug.
We may bring you in. Who knows, right?
Oh, we may just have it where you can join us. Yeah. So you want to be festive.
You want to have your Santa hat on, or a Christmas. Oh, can you go back a little ways on the picture? Can you make the picture different?
Oh,
there you go. Well, you couldn't see it, but I was festive. I brought in, this was loaded with cookies, and
that box? Is that a box?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was from my secret prayer partner.
So the cookies are all gone now.
Yeah, now it's just a Christmas tree.
So you need to next week. We'll let people in. Wouldn't that be fun to have our people join us for our Christmas party?
Have everyone wish one another a blessed Christmas and
because let's see, the next Sunday is the 27th, and that's after Christmas.
Next Wednesday is the 20th.
Right, and after that's the 27th. So that will be on the 27th. Will have to be our New Year program.
Yes.
Happy New Year to everybody.
Everyone, that's right.
Yeah, but next week we'll have our Christmas party, and so just you might want to festive up yourself, right, Lynn?
Right.
Bring your Christmas mug and maybe a little bobble things a little clip on your head, or a Santa cap, or
I have my antlers.
You have your antlers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Conquest Josh said, I love me some cookies. Josh, I have to tell you, these were such good cookies. Woo! They were special. But I shared them with my family, so I did not eat all those myself. And
very good. Very good, Lynn. So, so think about that next week.
Yes.
Join us on our Merry Christmas show to you all. Right, Lynn?
Right.
Okay. So, it's been wonderful to be with you guys today, hasn't it, Lynn?
Oh, it's always good to be back and be with one another. And if there's anything you need prayer, and put up our Lynn Ann 1740 at Gmail.
Sure. Just got to find it.
And whenever we receive a prayer request, and we do, Ann calls me up and we pray together right then over the phone with one another. And we believe God, we know God hears our prayers, and we know that he answers our prayers.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. So you can send us an email right there at lynnan1740@gmail.com.
Yes.
Okay.
And now we will probably at the beginning of the year start having guests again.
Oh, we are.
So that Butler Family Farm is going to be with us.
It'll be probably our first guest.
Yes. Oh, how exciting.
I know.
And also, if you'd like to be a guest here and just come on for a few minutes, we would love to have you and just kind of talk with you, see what's going on in your life. It'd be a good time to be together.
Yes, it would. All right. Well, make plans now to be here next week.
Yes. Be here or be square.
That's right. Well, are you ready to kiss out?
Yes, I am. 3 times. 3 grannies.
Okay. Ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Granny
Bye.
kisses out. See you next week.